Hey guys, this is Jim. I'm just going to do a quick review. It's not going to be in-depth because everybody that smokes agrees on this tobacco. I got some Navy Flake from Baren. I got a good deal on it. It was like $14 at this little local place. And this little place down by the college I go to. And I gotta say, it's good stuff. It's a mix of everything. Burley, Virginia's, Cavendish, and it's in a flake form. Those of you that have never seen a flake, see that? It's like a flake of cut tobacco. I can't pull one out. It's gonna break. Here's one. See? Looks kind of like a sun chip. If only sun chips, you could roll them up and smoke them. But overall, it's got like a pretty straight tobacco smell. A friend of mine that smelled this, that used to chew tobacco, just started drooling. He was like, "Oh my God, that smells so good." And got it going again. Aha! Set it down. I love that. Just do the Venturi and limit the airflow going in there, and it often gets it relit. I find it works at maybe, if I set it down, it'll work. As long as there's something in there, it'll work once, 50% of the time. Maybe one every 3 times, but it works. I don't know. It doesn't change the flavor. I find every time I relight, the flavor changes a little bit. It's hard to keep it barely lit, but great taste. It gets good reviews. Everybody that smokes like good tobaccos and not just drugstore blends, if they've tried it, most people like it. I'd say 8 out of 10 people that smoke tobacco, smoke pipe, love it. I love sipping it, smoking it slow. It's got a really rich tobacco flavor with it's more Virginia than anything else, I think. But it doesn't bite. At least it doesn't bite when I'm smoking it in a cob. I like smoking in nice cobs. These ones from Missouri Meerschaum, the spools, they come with the Danish bit. They last a good long time, and the bit's soft enough. It's not like vulcanite. I can chew on it, get a little teeth marks in it. So there's a good. It kind of hangs on my tooth. This is probably my favorite Missouri Meerschaum. I want to get a Great Dane egg. I have a General. Of course, it's a custom. I got it from Jake Hackert. It's bigger, and it's got a vulcanite bit and a antler stem. So, and that holds in the mouth great if you can see that bit there, the vulcanite. Hangs on the mouth just right. Ooh, what did I smoke in there? Got a good flavor to it. But I like these because they're just light enough that it's not uncomfortable in the teeth. Big pipes are fun to hang on your teeth, but I'd rather it was a little bit lighter. And for me, these Missouri Meerschaums with the wood plugs are perfect. I read a video, or saw a video earlier where a guy had bought 2 of Missouri Meerschaum's MacArthur's. It's a big cob like this, with a really thin stem and a thin black bit, long stem like this, and it's like a little thin dowel that's been bored out. And he was complaining that one of the stems wasn't drilled through all the way, and the bit had broken. And he said, "I'm done with Missouri Meerschaum." And I just encouraged him to go buy some drugstore cobs from Missouri Meerschaum, or order some of these, the Great Danes or the General. You know, if he wants a big cob, get a General, get a freehand from Missouri Meerschaum. Those are really nice. And they're still cheaper than like a Dr. Grabo you'd get from the drugstore. But they're amazing smoke. Well, I've never had the freehand, but any of these with the wood plug in the bottom, or the top end Missouri Meerschaums. I think the MacArthur is just kind of a gimmick. Douglas MacArthur smoked them, so they still make them because people want to buy them to see what it was like to smoke that pipe. But it's just weird that he got two models that slipped through with bad workmanship. The one of them wasn't drilled through on the stem, and that makes sense. But the other one, it had broken the bit, and those thin black bits that they use on the General, or I'm sorry, on the MacArthur, and also on the Patriot. I bought a Patriot, and I had the same problem. The problem was the bit. It broke, and it cut the hell out of my lip. This Patriot has a little thin bit, much thinner than the standard drugstore bit. It was thinner than this. I couldn't put another bit in it because I didn't have any of those thin ones, and besides, it was hard and brittle, and it split my lip. And so I was like, well, screw that, you know. I think they should just make these Patriots with the regular stem. Because I have a Jake Hackert custom with an antler stem and a vulcanite bit, and I love this little thing. This is a great pipe. The only Jake Hackert I like more is my custom Diplomat. The bowl's a little bit bigger, but for all intents and purposes, they're the same pipe. You can see the stem is antler, and they're both outstanding pipes. See, here's the two pipes. The bowl on this one's nice, but the bowl on the Diplomat's a little bit bigger. So I say go for the Diplomat or one of the bigger ones. But if you want to smoke that Patriot, that's good. I jawed for too long, it went out. So yeah, this was originally supposed to be a video about Navy Flake, but I like Navy Flake. My only complaint is that it seems like the tin doesn't hold very much. It's kind of deceptive. This is 100 grams in here, and this is 100 grams. You know, it's just that this is all, you know, shredded up flake and ribbon, and this is solid, like a brick of tobacco. So it's kind of deceptive. But hey, what fills a pipe fills a pipe, so you're not going to smoke it any quicker than this, probably, unless you're packing it really easy. I can puff and puff and puff on this Navy Flake, nothing. I find plum cake stronger than Navy Flake. The plum cake is more, a little more bitey. I don't know what they've got on it, that casing on the plum cake. I love the plum cake. I mean, I've got a big tin of plum cake, but yeah, that Navy Flake is milder than, it's even milder than than this Virginia Flake I've got here, this Treasures of Island Virginia Flakes. Anyway, smoked Navy Flake from Baren. It's good stuff.